Nice that you looking at. Taylor Swift other work. In 2008, Swift made her acting debut in Brad Paisley's music video, Online. In that same year, Swift filmed a documentary for MTV entitled MTV's Once Upon a Prom and a documentary with Def Leppard for CMT entitled CMT Crossroads, which premiered on November 7, 2008. Swift collaborated with the Jonas Brothers in their 3D concert film, Jonas Brothers: The 3D Concert Experience. The film was released on February 27, 2009 in North America and brought in $12.7 million on its opening weekend. Swift made her primetime television acting debut on CBS's CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, Turn, as Haley Jones on March 5, 2009 in the US and Canada. The episode was watched by 20.8 million viewers. Swift made a cameo appearance in Kelly Pickler's music video, Best Days of Your Life. Swift also appeared in Hannah Montana, the movie credited as herself. The film was released on April 10, 2009 in North America. The television show Dateline NBC showcased an hour on Swift on May 31, 2009. The episode titled Dateline NBC On Tour with Taylor Swift included scenes from her tour bus, concert footage, and rehearsals. Swift both hosted and performed as the musical guest for the November 7, 2009 episode of Saturday Night Live, having made many appearances since. In 2010, Swift made her feature film acting debut as Felicia Miller in the film Valentine's Day. For this role she won the Teen Choice Award for Movie Female Breakout. She voiced the role of Audrey in the animated film The Lorax, which was released in 2012. Swift played Elaine in Season 2, Episode 25 of the television series New Girl in 2013. She has also played Rosemary in the 2014 film The Giver, Bombalurina in Cats, 2019. And Liz Meekins in Amsterdam, released in 2022. Swift has been featured on the cover of a number of magazines. She has been a cover girl for Blender, for which she was one of 2 country artists during the magazine's 15-year run to be a cover subject. She was included in People's annual 100 Most Beautiful People, 2008, 2009, and 2010 lists. Additionally, she was named number 57 on Maxim's Sexiest Women of 2008, number 50 on the 2009 list and number 31 on the 2010 list. Cosmo Girl voted Swift as the 2008 Girl of the Year. Swift was named by Rolling Stone magazine as one of the 100 Rupees, Agents of Change. She was nominated as a candidate for Time's 2009 The Time 100 Finalists list, which is determined by online voting. People magazine named Swift one of 25 most intriguing people of 2009. She has performed at the Victoria's Secret fashion show twice, once in 2013, and once in 2014. Jakks Pacific released a celebrity doll of Swift in late 2008. Swift has been the face of LEI Jeans, Life Energy Intelligence, since 2008. Swift and the Levi Strauss & Company clothing line made a deal to create a line based on Swift's style of dressing, which was available in Walmart. However, Swift said she does not want to be called a designer. Instead, she says she will inspire the clothing company's dress line based on her own style. I don't look at it like I'm branching out as a designer. It's not the Taylor Swift designer line. In 2009, Swift became the National Hockey League's newest celebrity spokesperson. She appeared in commercials for the Nashville Predators. In May 2009, Swift filed a lawsuit, kept sealed until August 2010, against numerous sellers of unauthorized counterfeit merchandise bearing her name, likeness, and trademarks, where she demanded a trial by jury, sought a judgment for compensatory damages, punitive damages, 3 times the actual damages sustained, and statutory damages, and sought for recovery of her attorney's fees and pre-judgment interest. Nashville's U.S. District Court granted an injunction and judgment against the sellers, who had been identified at Swift's concerts in several states. The court ordered merchandise seized from the defendants to be destroyed. On July 15, 2011, Swift's official website announced that she had partnered with Elizabeth Arden to launch a fragrance, which was released in October 2011. The fragrance's name, Wonderstruck, is a reference to the song, Enchanted, featured on her Speak Now album. Swift released Enchanted Wonderstruck as a spin-off to Wonderstruck in September of 2012. In June 2013, Swift released her third fragrance, Taylor by Taylor Swift, which had a spin-off titled Taylor by Taylor Swift, made of starlight, released on February 1, 2014. Swift's final perfume was titled Incredible Things, released in fall of 2014. Swift also worked with American Greetings, Inc. She had multiple collaborations with Keds, starting with the first collection's release on October 22, 2012, and ending in 2015. On September 21, 2007, Swift helped launch a campaign to protect children from online predators. She has teamed up with Tennessee Governor Phil Bredesen to combat internet sex crimes, the year-long campaign, in partnership with the Tennessee Association of Chiefs of Police, will distribute internet safety information and materials to parents and students across the state. In early 2008, Swift donated the pink Chevy pickup truck given to her by her record label to the children's charity, the Victory Junction Gang, in June 2008. Swift donated all the proceeds from her merchandise sales at the 2008 Country Music Festival to Red Cross, the Nashville Area Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund, and the National American Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund. Swift donated $100,000 to the Red Cross in Cedar Rapids, Iowa to help the victims of the Iowa flood of 2008. Swift has teamed up with Sound Matters to make listeners aware of listening responsibly. Swift supports At 15, a teen-led social change platform underwritten by Best Buy to give teens opportunities to direct the company's philanthropy through the newly created At 15 Fund. Swift's song, 15, is featured in this campaign. Swift lent her support to the Victorian bushfire appeal by joining the lineup at Sydney's Sound Relief concert, reportedly making the biggest contribution of any artist playing at Sound Relief to the Australian Red Cross. Swift donated her prom dress, which raised $1,200 for charity, to DonateMyDress.org on November 20, 2009. After a live performance on BBC's Children in Need Night, Swift announced to Sir Terry Wogan she would donate £13,000 of her own money to the cause. On December 13, Swift's own birthday, she donated $250,000 to various schools around the country which she had either attended or been involved with. Swift has donated a pair of her shoes, a gently worn pair of black Betsy Johnson heels with her autograph on the sole, to the Wish Upon a Hero Foundation's Hero in Heels fundraiser for auction to raise money to benefit women with cancer. In response to the May 2010 Tennessee floods, Swift donated $500,000 during a flood relief telethon hosted by WSMV, a Nashville television station, on May 23, 2011. Taylor Swift transformed what was to have been the final dress rehearsal for the North American leg of her Speak Now tour into a benefit concert for victims of recent tornadoes in the United States Southeast region. The concert in Nashville drew more than 13,000 people and raised more than $750,000 from proceeds from ticket sales, merchandise, and other facets of the show. The benefit concert for tornado relief was subsequently honored at the 2011 Do Something Awards. In July 2011, Swift further aided to the cause by donating $250,000 to Alabama football coach Nick Saban's charity Nick's Kids to aid in the tornado relief efforts of West Alabama. In 2012, Swift participated in the Stand Up to Cancer telethon, performing Ronan, a song she wrote in memory of a 4-year-old boy who died of neuroblastoma. The song was made available for digital download with all proceeds donated to cancer-related charities. She has also worked with the Make-A-Wish Foundation and Habitat for Humanity. In 2014, she donated $100,000 to the V Foundation for Cancer Research and $50,000 to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Swift has encouraged young people to volunteer in their local communities as part of Global Youth Service Day. In addition to charitable causes, she has made donations to many of her fans. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.